Because now you change the mindset of their guardian over their child too.
Yeah.
So now their mindset changing because that's their influencer.
Yeah.
So now the influencer can influence the child.
Right. And there needs to be some life skills.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Just for anybody. It doesn't mean that, but
anyway.
we know education is very important because education does reflect a person's thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And so I went to school called Campus School. Okay. Memphis, right on the ground of what was Memphis State, now the University of Memphis. It's the elementary school. Mm-hmm. Right. Now I started off in a neighborhood school. Right. Mm-hmm. Started off in a neighborhood school, and I was, I don't know. I wasn't necessarily bad, but very mischievous. Like to have fun. I was just, I just like to have fun all my life, but. And so, I was at a particular school acting a certain way, and then when I got to campus, right, it was a different school because that school was the best of the best, creme de la creme. And it was like, I mean, it's all different walks of life from people who are now in various positions in healthcare, federal government, local government, coaches, people are politics. That school put out a lot of successful adults, right? Because they had a certain environment that they would create. Mm-hmm. And now one of the things they had this classroom, right? In our classroom, I don't even know if it's still like that. I don't know if they remodeled it. But at the time, it was a classroom, and then it was like this, like a little booth almost. Okay. But the booth was like closed up, but you could walk in and you could look in the classroom.
Okay.
Right. But it was a like a one-way mirror.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So if you was in the classroom, all things you saw was like a mirror.
Yeah.
But if you was in the booth, you could see into the classroom.
Gotcha.
But if you was in the classroom, you couldn't see who was behind there. Right?
Yeah.
So one day,
I know where you're going.
You know what I'm saying? My folks was in the booth. My folks was in the booth, right? I had no idea, man. And they came around there just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I felt like I was on candid camera, man. I was like,
set up.
I knew, you know what I'm saying? I immediately knew what I had done, and I know what they had witnessed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're like, oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? So from then on, and I went there. I started going in second grade.
Okay.
And I immediately, from that point on, became aware.
They could be watching.
They could be watching me. You see what I'm saying? and I know, like in daycares now, they have these cameras, and that's for security reasons and things like that.
Right.
But it should also be for observation.
Yeah.
So, like they invited our parents and guardians to come and watch us.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, it has to work.
Yeah.
It has to be a two-way thing.
Right.
It has to be a two-way thing. It can't just be one way. You right.
Can't be all teachers. It can't be all parents.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's got to be a
concerted effort.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
A consensus.
To get a desired result.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's got to come certain thinking.
Yeah. Because everybody on one side is not perfect.
Right.
There's no perfection in any of us.
Right.
But if we come together, man, tell me what we can do.
Powerful, yeah.
So if we come together as parents and educators, you'd be amazed at what can happen with the kids coming out of the schools. Be amazed at it. We just came together instead of pointing fingers, saying you ain't teaching me or you're not giving my child a best or this or the third. Because we both pretty sure have great ideas on both sides on how to get this thing under control. So I just think that's one of our starting areas, man. We got to really look at that,
Yeah, get that point because I know that cities with higher education or higher, I would say, more educational opportunities usually have better metrics, results, and statistics. You know, so we looked at it. We get that stat with the poverty.
Oh yeah, poverty stat. Yeah, we got it here. U.S. poverty rate is 12%.
Yeah.
Memphis is 22%.
Right. So the U.S. poverty rate is 12%. Memphis is
22%.
Right. Almost double what the U.S. poverty rate is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so that environment has an influence on a particular way of thinking. Right.
Yeah.
So how people think about money, because people, you know, they misquote the scripture. They say money is the root of all evil, but that's not what it said. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It says the love of money.
The love
of money is the root of all evil.
Yeah.
Right. And so when you find that there's a big disparity of money, you go find evil.
Yeah.
Whether it's a lack of money, like low income, you know, poverty, cities, situation, neighborhood, it could be a lot of evil. Now also,
on the
if
other
it's
side,
a whole lot of money, and then they become to a point to where money becomes their God.
Yeah.
And they feel like they don't have to answer to anybody or anything. You create another whole set of problems.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So talk about that and how that influence, you know, things. You know, because that, you know, better, you know, more money or less poverty produces better schools, better education. You can pay teachers. You get the better quality teachers.
Yeah, you get the better quality.
You know,
and you get I would say you would get more dedicated teachers too.
Right.
You know, because if you feel appreciated,
definitely,
you know, well compensated, you're gonna give your best effort.
That's true.
Yeah. You know, that's just the way it is.
Right.
But if you overwork and underpaid, you know, I'm gonna do just enough to get by.
Right.
Or, you know, I'm gonna find me a way up out of this.
Right.
You know, or, you know, I'm just gonna do what I gotta do, you know, until they get rid of me. Or you get all those kind of attitudes, and, you know, mentalities, because you're not. They don't feel they're getting what they worth.
Right.
You know?
Right.
So yeah, that probably have a lot. That money come in on that end, and that's on the educator side. Then you get on the other side where they don't have enough.
Yeah,
it's not enough. You know, we only have this amount of food, but we have this amount of people.
That's true.
So I'm you know, you got kids come to school, they hadn't eaten.
Yeah.
You know, so that's real. They hadn't eaten. You know, or they've been eating snacks. They ain't no real food, so they hungry every few minutes.
Yeah.
Cause they ain't got nothing that's really.
There's no substance.
Yeah, and there's nothing that's holding them down.
Yeah.
You know,
and that's gonna affect their learning.
Yeah, they're gonna affect their focus.
Yeah.
Their focus. You know, I remember. I think I was in my master program. I think I can't remember exact where I got it from, but it had a statistic about the attention span.
Okay.
The attention span is pretty much the age. Your age is pretty much your attention span.
Oh, really?
You know, before you can lose focus, pretty much.
Right.
So
it's directly related to your age.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's very closely related to your age. So if you get a kid that's 15 years old, attention span probably gonna be 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So you know, that's the thing. You know, that's why you see teachers have to be so creative and trying to teach and draw their attention. Because I only got this window to hold it. And think about it, if it's something that they're not interested in, really it's gonna be hard.
Really different.
You know, so you have to be so creative and, you know, man, that poverty rate. And then on the other end, like we were talking about, you know, if you got so much money, you know, some people have so much, and the money becomes, you know, the number one thing. Like you said, the money become their God. It's, I can do what I want to do type deal. You know, and if you got something I want, get you out the way so I can get yours and have more.
Right.
I can have more power.
That's true.
I have more control. So that money thing is, man. Like you said, the love of it.
And it works in the ballroom, the corporate America,
everywhere
to the inner city. It's the same way. You know what I'm saying? If you got this turf territory, these corners I need, I can get more control.
If
know
I can get more corners and blocks, I can get you out the way.
Right. Or if I'm this particular CEO, and I know Jeff Bezos, one of the wealthiest men, in the world right now. Amazon. I remember Amazon. They bought a company. I don't remember the name of it. The company's business was diapers, right? And there was another company, either diapers.com or pampers.com, something like that, that was out there, and they were doing the exact same thing as this company that Amazon bought. Where Amazon wanted to be in their business, because one thing people can always need is pampers, diapers, because people keep having babies. And so they knew it was going to be profitable. But what they did was, because he had so much money, he bought this company, and he lost money for so many years just to run the other business, the other company out of business. And eventually, guess what? He started turning a profit. You know what I'm saying? And so that goes, like you said, it just ain't in the streets. He did that. His money, he used his money, his love of money to be able to influence, his decision and to be able to get that result that he wanted. You know what I'm saying? And so it happens, because, like I said, education. We know education costs, and sometimes individuals in our community, African American, black, brown community, inner city, can't go to the better schools because of the money.
Without a doubt.
Especially on a college level.
When
it gets really ridiculous. You know what I'm saying?
Expensive.
And they just, the state of Tennessee, shout out to them, was just instituting a program, free 2-year community college years back. That's great. That they did that, because really it wasn't a such thing as free college. Not like you can get free elementary, you can get free middle school, free high school, but it wasn't a such thing as free college until they got that program. And he had to pay, and so the more expensive schools, a lot of times they may qualify academically. You know what I'm saying? May get accepted. But guess what? They don't have the money to pay the tuition.
Can't get enough scholarship money for it. You would go into debt. Just to attend this school. So
And then you can go to another school, because it's less expensive. You know what I'm saying? And so there should be balance there. We talked about balance earlier. There should be balance there, or some type of supplement to where, I think college preparation should not start in high school. College preparation should start in elementary.
And I can't quote it, but I think Shelby County Schools actually tried. They had something going. They had a program going where they was trying to, from kindergarten, I can't remember what it was. I think it was before the last superintendent. The last superintendent had something in place like that. Which we all know college is not the destination for everybody.
That's true.
But one thing I do know is, I just think that when you going into a career, and they're asking, you see where it said preferred degree. They have a degree in their field. They want you to have a degree in their field. A lot of times it's not about what you know in their field. The degree just show I can complete something. It shows that I completed it. You know, the prerequisite. I did the prerequisite, so I'm capable of doing the job. I don't mean I can actually do it. I'm capable of doing it because I went through the program.
Yeah,
I completed the program.
So you're saying based upon a certain school can determine whether you get hired or not hired.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cause that can play a part in that, right?
Yeah.
You know, and so we look at that, and that goes back to our city, improving the city with the income thing, right? So we got what's the stat on that?
We got income. The median income in the U.S. 65,000.
Okay.
But here in our city, we at 43.
Wow.
22,000 less than the median.
Income.
You know, that's just the average.
Average, not even the high.
Yeah, it's not the highest. It's
at the sea level.
And then the average is not the true average. That's you taking the highs and the lows and put it together to make a number.
Yeah.
So it's so much in between right there.
Right,
so you think about that's 22,000. I know what I can do with 22,000.
Right.
Invest. Yeah. So that's big within itself. You know, and our city, I think I see some of the growth in it.
Definitely.
You know, and hopefully that we can increase that number because it is needed. You know, you do need to make. I work. You know, and I understand. You know, you only make this amount of money. And trying to provide and you want to live. You know, a better lifestyle. You know, that sort of deal. But it go back to our mindset too because, I still remember those times with, make enough money just to pay my bills.
Right.
No, when I get through doing it, it's not no going out to eat. I'm finna go give me some J's. I'm thinking about buying a pair of Gucci's. You ain't that thought didn't come to your mind because I make sure this rent paid, make sure these lights on, make sure we got some food. I gotta make sure I got some gas in my car. I gotta pay my car note if it ain't paid for. I gotta make sure I have some gas just to get to the job. And get home for the whole week or until I get paid again. You know what I'm saying? So that I remember all of that.
Right.
Remember all that. So let's go back to your mind.
To thinking, right.
What if I didn't do what I was supposed to do?
Right.
Would I ever get out of this cycle?
Right. And that's good because the scripture, it's Proverbs 23 says, "As a man thinketh, so is he."
Mm-hmm.
And you said something the other day. You were saying right along the lines of what you're saying now. You said before you got to where you are currently at, your mind was already there.
Yeah. I had to already see it.
Yeah.
I had to already know.
There's
more to it. Man, you got to see it, man.
Yeah.
I already knew it. Like, I know I ain't supposed to be living like this.
Right.
I know it.
Yeah.
It's in you.
Yeah.
I know I ain't supposed to be living like this. But with that mindset, I didn't go make no stupid decision. I didn't take any stupid risk that put my family, my child, or my children at risk.
Right.
Put my family at risk.
Right.
Trying to get over on somebody or taking something from somebody. Now they trying to retaliate to me. And maybe do something to my family or something.
Right.
So I didn't resort to those decisions.
Right.
But I knew I deserved better, and I knew it was meant for me to have more and have better.
Yeah.
So, but I had to make the right decisions.
Right.
I had to have the right mindset to follow it through and see and know that I'm gonna get there.
Right.
And as you go along, you see it. Gradually, you start seeing process of things getting better for you. But if you ain't there again, if that mindset messed up, that thought process ain't right, you're gonna take those chances. I'm gonna try to scheme here. Or I'm working for this company, trying to steal something from them and sell it on the side. And now I got a felony charge.
Right.
Now I got this felony charge. I can't nobody trust me to work for their company no more. So now what I gotta do? I gotta get out here in the streets and figure out a way to make some money because I gotta figure out a way to live. But then you may end up spending some time behind bars. Now if you got children, you're away from them. If you got a girlfriend, a wife, or whoever, you're away from them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So now you losing out.
You
losing out, not even realizing. You thought you was taking a chance for your family, but you really wasn't. You know what I'm saying? You thought I had to do what I had to do. No. It's not do what I had to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's do what you gotta do. Not what I had to do. What I gotta do. What I gotta do is make the right decision. So that everybody benefit in the long run.
That's right.
Yeah.
I mean, that time you can't get that back.
Nah.
Can't get that back.
Can't get no time back, man.
Right.
Can't get that time back. You know, you gone for however much time you gone, you come back, you know, your family in a whole nother mindset.
Right.
You know, because you wasn't in the equation no more, so they had to figure out a way to survive. They had to figure out a way to keep their head above water without you being there.
Right.
So now you come back, you mad and frustrated, you know, because now it's harder for you to even go out and make money now. You know, legit.
Right.
You know, even if you got a certain skill or craft, you got to build up a clientele. You got to build up the trust. You know, that sort of deal.
Right.
You know, but yeah, man, we got to. That mindset is powerful, man. You know, you get that evil spirit is something else, brother.
Right.
It's something else, man. You got to put that positivity in. You know, even as adults, not just, you know, we spoke about earlier about the kids and the babies, putting it in them early, but you also got to put it in yourself as an adult.
Right.
You got to feed your spirit.
Yeah.
You know, you got to feed that spirit, man. You know, because it's just like, you know, if you're in a committed relationship.
Yeah.
But you ain't got yourself. You hanging out in the wrong environments.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna be committed for too long. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, you gonna, you know, do what, as they say, we ain't wrong. We gonna do what the wrong. Yeah. You know, but if you feeding your spirit,
right things,
and you not hanging in those environments continuously, you may go hang with some buddies or something. Right. But that ain't what you do.
Yeah.
And if you carry that in you, when you go in those environments, it's gonna ooze out of you anyway.
Right.
When you come in, they gonna know you different.
They gonna know you different anyway.
They gonna know you different.
I think in the environment.
It's in it.
Yeah.
You know, I know. I mean, I was working out in what was it? Out in South Haven. I was working at this warehouse out there, and you know, one of the guys I met got real cool with out there. He ended up coming over to our church for a while, and he was like, "Man, you know, I came to this church because he seen me. He said I carried myself different. He like you weren't like, you know, it was something different about you. So he wanted to come just to see, you know, what I'm getting, what I'm feeding myself. Because he wanted something different in his life. You know, and I guess, you know, from our conversations, our talks, you know, like, you know, he evidently I had something that he wanted. Or he saw something in me that he wanted to see in himself.
Right.
But that's not to say trying to make myself look so good, because
definitely.
What was coming out of me, it wasn't me.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It wasn't me. So, you know.
Right. That's like, just like you said, when we first started, what was in you, you didn't know what was in you.
I didn't. Until you get to that moment.
And so the same thing with the gentleman, you didn't know what was in you. You just really being yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But, you know, that was game time too, because, you know, it's all about souls, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what it's
all about, you know, where are we going to spend eternity at? That's really the ultimate.
That's the
game.
ultimate game.
That's the ultimate game right there.
Yeah, that's the ultimate game. You know, that you be where you gonna be, you know, when your time is up on this side. Where you gonna be on the other side.
Right.
Because, you know, none of us are gonna be here forever.
No.
You know, we're not gonna be in this world forever. So, yeah, are you preparing yourself for that? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Are you preparing yourself for where you're gonna be?
Right.
Yeah.
And you gotta prepare now for later.
Yeah, you got to.
Everything else.
Everything else. It's all still the same, man.
You can't wait. You you get before the Lord and say, hold on, God, my bad.
I messed up.
Yeah, give me a little bit more time. I need to go practice. It's game time. That's the part. It's game time.
Look, man, I gave you 60 years.
Yeah. Look what you did,
he telling you, I gave you 60 years, man. You mean to tell me 60 years you couldn't get it right?
Yeah. You didn't even try to.
Yeah, you didn't even try.
You didn't try. Yeah. You didn't make no effort. Made no change. Yeah.
You know?
Kept that same environment.
Yeah. And, you know, my answer a lot of times, you know, I always tell, you know, I had some conversations, you know, with people. I tell them that, man, look, hey, man, I'd rather believe now and find out later than not believe and find out later.
That's right.
You know
That's good, though.
Yeah,
that's good.
I'm going to believe now and find out later than not believe and find out later.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? It's a difference. Hey, so do what you do. I'm going to do what I do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's it.
But, you know, but also, man, it's just, you know, that helps with discipline, though. It helps you discipline yourself.
Yeah, sure.
You know, it helps you discipline yourself, man. I just think, you know, our city, man, you know, we got, over 5,000 churches in this city.
We got a lot of churches, definitely.
You know.
A lot of churches,
so, you know.
Rather a lot of church buildings, I'd say.
Yeah, a lot of buildings. You know, we got a lot of church buildings. Yeah. You know, so, you know, those buildings, you know, the people in those buildings have got to, you know, find a way to connect with the people that are outside.
That's right.
You know, and again, meet up, come to a consensus, come to an agreement.
Right.
You know, no, I'm not telling you you gotta be like me, but I am sharing with you, you know, how my life got to where it is.
Right.
You know, you may think, whatever the case may be, from living better than you or to a different lifestyle that you want or whatever, or you know, a person on the outside can be living a better lifestyle than the person on the inside of the church. You can help me out on that because you so business savvy. You understand. You understand this. You can help me. Yeah. But I can help you on the other end.
Yeah.
Because when you get through making all this money, you still empty.
Yeah. Right.
But I want some of that money, but I don't feel empty though.
Yeah, that's right.
So we can help each other. I can help you. I can help you feel yourself.
Right.
And you can help me get some of this money I want.
Right.
So you know, it's vice versa, man. Yeah. We can help each other. You know. Yeah. You know, because like you said, it all come back to that money, man. Yeah. It all come back to that money. I don't care who you believe, what you believe. Right. On this earth, it come back to that money. Yeah. And, you know.
It's good because it's a scripture in Ecclesiastes that talks about. It says, it was a poor man. It was a wise poor man, but his wisdom was despised because he was poor. In other words, it says that he has the wisdom to save the city, but nobody listens to him
because he ain't got no money. They only.
Yeah.
Why do people listen to all the rappers?
Yeah, because they got the money.
At least they look like they got all the money.
Right. They portray it.
Yeah, they look like they got all the money. The cars, the houses. They fresh. They wearing the designer gear. Right. You know. Right. They looking like they living the best life. You know, they going to eat at this extravagant restaurant. They can buy what they want. They can have what they want. You know, so I'm listening to him because he got it. Right. You know, but you don't look like you got nothing, so I don't want to hear what you got to say. Right. You know, show me how to get some of that.
Right. So let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. This might be the last question. I think it's a good one. So people don't want to listen to broke rappers. Mm-mm. So why does the world want preachers to be broke? Nobody want to listen to no broke rapper, man.
Nah, nobody want to listen to nobody.
If he ain't got what he's saying he got, or what he's portraying, or he said, nobody want to listen to him. Nobody go buy his music. Nobody go support his video.
He ain't got no money. He ain't making no money.
Right.
Why I want to listen to him for?
So why is there so much pressure for the church, the preachers, to not have money?
That's a question. I have the same question.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not a preacher.
Right.
I'm not a preacher or pastor, but
right.
I have that same question.
Right.
Because I don't get it.
Yeah.
I just don't get it. Like, you don't, because he's a preacher or a pastor, he's not supposed to live this lifestyle that this person has because they not in it. I'm supposed to be poor, giving you a message.
Right.
How can I give you something or share something with you that I know nothing about?
Right. Well, it's not working for me.
It's not working for me.
Right. Right. Exactly.
So how can I help you get up?
Right.
And I ain't up.
Yeah. That's good.
How can I reach? How you gonna reach down? You
right.
can't reach down.
Yeah. Are you already?
I'm already down.
Right.
You
right.
probably up more than me.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true.
So you think about, I'm trying to push you up from the bottom.
Right.
No, I'd be better off if I just pull you up.
Oh yeah, it's easy. Yeah, it's easier than pulling.
Yeah, pulling is easier than pushing.
That's it.
It's easier than pushing.
Yeah. Everybody can do.
I don't get that.
Yeah.
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 You think it's I don't get it, man.
Right.
That's a great question. I would like to ask some people too.
Yeah. Let me pose that question to
especially somebody watching the video.
I think we'll put that out.
Yeah.
I think that'll be
why do
questions,
they want that?
Like we did with the barbecue. And wings.
Yeah.
I think we'll put that out there.
I think
that's
cool.
We'll put that out there. That needs to be addressed.
But I want people to be honest in their response too, because I don't want people to saying, trying to be defensive or saying, or think that, or they, some people glaze.
Because preacher do this with the money.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's not doing right. But the rapper on the video
showing you what he's doing.
He drinking, smoking, promiscuous.
Got
6 women, 1 dude.
Yeah, all that.
But he can let's go there again. He can do wrong with the money.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But the preacher, quote unquote,
yeah.
He can't do wrong, right? Or he can't buy him a car.
Nah, he can't do that.
Right.
He can't do that.
But you want to as soon as you see your favorite rapper with a new car, what?
Because and then now that I'm thinking about it, maybe they think, well, no, because I'm thinking about this here.
Yeah.
The rapper using your money too.
Ooh, that's good. That's good. Yes, sir. He is that.
The rapper living off your money.
He living off your money.
He living off your
and
money.
You ain't getting no return.
And you ain't getting no return.
At least you can get a return in the church.
You definitely gonna get a return in the church.
You definitely gonna get a return in the church. Yeah, you getting some substance.
You getting something.
Regardless of what you say, what you believe in, who you believe in, when that rubber meet the road, you will call on Jesus.
Yes, indeed.
I remember one time, just a quick segue. We was on the plane, riding on the airplane. This was right after 9/11, and so we was on high alert, right? And so there was a gentleman on there, an Islamic gentleman. He had his, turban on, everything. Nice guy, he didn't bother anybody, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
We was on high alert.
High alert.
Right. We hit one of them pockets though. On that plane, and we dropped, man. I probably felt like we dropped about 10,000 feet. My stomach way up here, dog.
Roller coaster.
Gone, dog. My stomach way up here, dog. So I'm like, ooh, you know what I'm saying? I'm praying, and guess what? He stopped praying. I'm calling on Jesus. Guess what he called on? He called on Jesus. He did. I'm bad. Right? What they say? Right here to God. Right here to God, dog.
On God.
On God, like the young folks say. On God. He started calling on Jesus. He's like, Jesus. I said, okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
His spirit knew.
Yeah. Right. His spirit knew exactly what to call out.
Yeah, his spirit man took over.
His spirit man him, right? His spirit, how long, dog? Get out the way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's real though. Like you said though, you gonna know who you know who to call on.
Yeah, you gonna know, man. Yeah, most definitely, man. So, that's a good question to pose because I wonder.
Yeah.
The entertainers, celebrities, rappers, whatever you want the case may be,
actors.
They live off our money too.
Actors, basketball players, football players.
All of them. They live off our money. We paying.
Front row, courtside.
All that.
Buy their shoes.
They can do what they want to do.
They would do with their money.
You know, but
the preacher can't.
He can't. And truth be told, most of the preachers I know, they self-employed anyway. They got their own businesses. They write books. They do all types of stuff to generate income. You don't even know what their spouse do.
That's true.
You don't know if their spouse is working. You don't know if their spouse is carrying, you know, the financial loan or whatever.
That's good.
You don't know that. Mm-hmm. But you just looking at them and seeing what they have, you know, and thinking, oh, they living off the church. You don't know what's going on, you know. But
so you're making an assumption that the preacher, you know, male or female, is living off the church. But you know for a fact that the rapper,
athletes, entertainers, whoever, they living off your money.
You know for a fact they living off your money, but you don't have no problem with that. Right.
Them sold out crowds. The entertainers,
new shoes,
when they travel, that's their money. They ain't the record label money or whatever.
Phil Knight.
That tour money is their money.
They ain't no problem with Phil Knight living off their money.
Nah.
Gucci.
No matter who living off of it, the preacher can't live off of it.
But the preacher can't do it though. Come on, man.
He can't live off of it.
That's
he trying to get you to something or somewhere.
Come on, man. You preaching that.
All they want
you sure you ain't a preacher, man? You preach a good sermon to me now, I'll tell you. Cause it's real, man.
It is what it is, it's man. Real, you know, I sat back and watched it for years because I wasn't a person that grew up in church. I didn't grow up in church. So I didn't know. I didn't get into it until I don't know no protocol, nothing. I didn't get that until I chose myself and I became an adult and I got into church. And even at that time, you know, I kind of thought the same thing because, you know, I started attending, you know, me and my wife were dating. And that's what her family, she grew up in church. And her family, they went to church every Sunday, you know, stuff like that. And I used to go and I hear it and I'm like, man, it sound like this dude, you know, I can understand it sound like talking about money and, you know, when I didn't realize he really talking about how you get you to the money. But all you really hearing is him asking for some money.
That's good.
You know. But I also know that you can't go in the bank and ask for no money if you ain't putting none in.
That's good.
You can't go to the bank and ask for nothing. So, you know, I can't go to the Lord asking him for something I ain't putting nothing in.
That's good.
I can't go asking him for his money. You know, because now the money ain't gonna fall out the sky. But he can put it on somebody's heart to give me that money.
That's it.
You know. You know, we always, you know, we like to use the word coincidence. You know, we like to use those type of terms. It's just miraculously happened.
I felt something. I don't know what it was.
I don't know what it was.
Those type of terms. You're right.
When you don't know the Lord, you don't know what it was.
You don't know what it was. But we can guarantee you though, if it's something good, the Lord has something to do with it.
For sure.
Guarantee you 100% of the time.
You think about, oh man, this person just bought my lunch out of no reason or just, you know, man, just dropped me $100 for nothing. It wasn't the fact that he dropped it for nothing. He was guided to do that.
Yeah, do it. Lord, really do it. That's right.
The Lord figured you needed it at that time.
And
he got it.
And he or she had it.
They had it.
Made it work.
So the transfer came to you.
That's scripture down. Luke 6:38. That's what it say. It say, give and it shall be given unto you. Good measure. Pressed down. Shaking together. Run over. Shall men give it to you.
Men. It ain't say.
Ain't say God.
It ain't say Jesus.
No.
It ain't say
Holy Ghost.
No. It ain't say none of that. It said men.
Men gonna get angels. None of that.
None.
Men shall give it to you. But that's it, dog. I'm telling you. You're in the book today. I'm telling you that. We got to sign you up. I'm gonna get the clarity rolling for you, dog. Dr. Dontè. Or Dr. D. No, Bishop D.D. Pryor. You know, you got to have the two editions now. Bishop D.D. Pryor. John Pryor. Yes, sir. Coming to a pulpit near you right now.
No. I don't think I'm ready for this.
I got to get a fitting for the robe, y'all. What kind of robe y'all want to wear now? He a Ravens fan. Everybody had to put him in the permit now. Y'all might think it's a dud. He'll have a Raven on his job
Oh, man.
Up to a pulpit in you 2022, though.
Man, we're rapping on me. Who will be near you for 2022?
Got bars, huh? Man, what? Yeah, man. That's good, though. Yeah, we got to put that question out there.
Yeah, because it's very interesting. And, I'd like to hear from the public, the general public.
And be honest in your answers.
Yeah.
And we don't need nobody getting no attitude.
Nah.
We don't need, if you had a bad experience in church, that's fine. Look, it's bad dentists out there. It's bad doctors. It's
bad everything.
Google malpractice suits and you see what come up. Sure. Yeah. There's bad lawyers out there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Bad policemen. There's bad people in every area. Yeah. But also it's good people.
Yes, yeah, definitely.
Good policemen, good firemen.
Definitely
good teachers, good principals, good politicians, and good preachers.
Yeah, they are good ones. Yeah. It's like anything else.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get it right on the first time. Sometimes you don't. Sometimes your first relationship work out. You live happily ever after. Sometimes you gotta find someone else. That don't work out.
That's true.
And you find someone else. Same thing with if you had a bad experience with a church or with a pastor.
That's right.
It's somebody out there for you.
Definitely somebody.
It's somebody out there that's gonna meet you right where you at.
We pray you find the right church and the right man or woman of God for your life in Jesus' name. And what happened to you? Look, follow us, man. You had a great time. Social media. We got
So Memphis, Instagram,
Twitter.
Yeah.
Make sure you follow us. Go to our YouTube page, subscribe, and
So Memphis Podcast.
Turn on your post notifications so when the next video go live, you'll know.
Yeah.
YouTube. Subscribe to our Apple Podcast.
Yeah.
We got Apple.
Yeah, Apple
devices. Subscribe to that one. If you don't have Apple, you can subscribe on Spotify. Right? So Memphis Podcast on Spotify. And you can go directly to buzzsprout.com, subscribe and download our podcast there. Look, but follow us. Look, as a matter of fact, we know how many followers we got on. What you want to do? What kind of giveaway you want to do? Which platform?
Let's do YouTube. Let's do YouTube.
All right, we know how many we got on YouTube.
We know how many we got.
Right. What we gonna do next? What number? 5, 10, 5.
We can do 5.
Yeah, fade 5.
Yeah, there we go.
Our next 5 subscribers from when this broadcast airs, we'll send you a mug. Send you a mug. So much for mugs. That's it. Right?
Yeah, good coffee mug.
Good coffee. It's getting around. It's holiday season. Look, coffee, hot chocolate, hot tea.
Some folks drink eggnog.
I don't. That's it. Right. Some of y'all like a little something extra in your drink. Look. So Memphis will be glad to represent you. Look, in your holiday season.
For sure.
Hey, it'll make a good gift too.
Yeah, definitely a great gift.
It'll make a good gift. Yeah. Y'all, what's the thing they do on the job when they exchange?
The Secret Santa.
Yeah, Secret Santa. Yeah. It'll be a good Secret Santa gift to somebody.
Definitely.
If you're interested in purchase, we got these for sale coming soon, right? Look, So Memphis Podcast. Look, we got to keep it real on here.
All the time.
So good to have my brother back with me,
man. Glad to be back.
Great show.
Yeah.
Social media, get with us. Look, we appreciate everyone who's already subscribed to us, already follow us, our consistent viewers. We know who you are. Look, we love you. Yeah, I'm telling you, we don't take it lightly.
Appreciate it.
But help us spread the word. Share this. Thinking about coming to with Facebook community now, real soon. I think that's our next thing, 2022. Build that thing up.
We're gonna build it up. We got some things we need to get out to the people.
Yeah.
It may help trigger some things and help move you forward.
Yes,
And again, if we work together, no telling what we can do.
Take a village,
Yeah.
That's it.
Take a village, man.
chatting to you. See y'all next.